Hey guys, so welcome to my new video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why it's so frustrating to drive on Indian roads. Okay, so I'm driving since 2020, when I got my license, and I have driving experience of 5 years. So I'm sharing my experience. So there are countless problems, but there are few problems that we need to tackle first, and I think we need to talk about those issues because they are very big issues. The first thing is people here do not follow lane rules or they do not understand lane driving. For those of you who don't know what is lane driving, it's like when you have two lanes, you have a fast lane, you have a slow lane. So if you want to go at a higher speed, you drive on a fast lane, and if you want to drive on a slow lane, you drive slowly. Here is just like GTA Online. You drive anywhere you want, and nobody is taking any accountability. So let's imagine I have two cars, right? So this is a divider, like imaginary line, and there are two cars. Let's say you want to go here, right? And if you want to go here, you must uh, go to this lane and then take this turn. But people here just stop their car without giving any signal and will take this turn, right? And so I or other driver has to stop their car, and the rest of the car will also stop, or they have to like take a weird turn where they have to see where the car is coming in. So convenience, no, it's just they care about themselves and they don't care about other drivers. Anyway, so another thing, people here do not give blinkers or turn signals. If they want to take a turn, they'll take a turn out of nowhere. They will stop their car or they'll take a turn. Why do you have to? It's a GTA, bro. Somehow, like, get this brain where you know what other people think to drive here. It's just like that. You have to just take a judgment. Another thing, there are too many bumps, and here we call it bumpers. So they are not bumpers on your car. It's like a bump where you have to take a bump, if that makes sense. So if I have to go to market for a coffee or medicine, anything, I will encounter minimum of 15 or 12 bumpers. They will just break your whole flow of driving. Some of them are very steep, some of them are very flat. They are so steep that they'll hit your car every single time. You have to slow down your car a lot. I get why they exist because people drive recklessly here, but still, like, you don't need many of them. Like, they're everywhere. It's just it's so driving here is like dish 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 dish. And also, you have to mark them properly because at a lot of places they are not marked properly, and it's just very hard for me to see at night if there is a bumper. I just go over them every single time. People here do not follow rules. Rules like wearing seat belts. Well, that doesn't matter to me because I'm in my car, but it could be very dangerous if you get into an accident and airbags open because it will literally kill you. The whole pressure of the airbag mixing with the pressure of the impact. So it it might not kill you, but it can might break your neck or any might break your nose, anything. It's just dangerous. So wear your seatbelts. People here drive on wrong side. How hard it can be for you to just drive for extra 400, 500 meters, take a U-turn and go towards your destination. Why do you have to just go on a wrong lane, bro? Like, why? I just don't understand this. It's so frustrating because I get it. There are so many places where it's like a very long route for you to take a U-turn, or it's just not convenient. If it's night, I get it, right? There is a less traffic and you want to take that turn. Completely okay. But they just do it out of random, and it's why can't you just take a few minutes, a few seconds of your line and be in a proper lane? No, they won't. And if you try to stop them, they'll they'll actually tell you to shut the fuck up. So this incident happened with me. I was going to my uncle's house and he lives right next to me, like probably 400 meters. So I was on my Activa and I was going to his house to the society. So I went there. I saw a car parked on this lane, and there is a bike rider talking to him on this driver's side. And they are blocking not just the entire lane, but the other lane as well. And I saw that. I didn't do anything. I went to my uncle's house, came back, and they're still there. So I told them, hey guys, whatever you're doing, please stop. Just don't do this. Like, this is not a good thing to do. I told them, and again, there's a lot of parking space. If they want to talk to each other, they can just park. So I was, again, this is like 8 a.m. in the morning. I parked my Activa, like just right next to them, and I said them, I won't move until you guys move. And by some logic, they went nuts, like literally nuts. They started shouting at me, they started making random logic, and they, like, at that moment, I felt like a Karen to just pointing out that problem. And after 2 minutes of arguments, like back and forth, I realized that what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing in this situation? And I just wanted to get out of it as soon as possible. So, correcting people on Indian roads is something that you really don't want to do. It will cause more problem because here they don't understand the logic. Hey, like it's fine. It's fine to make mistakes and people can point that problem out. But here they'll take it on their ego. How can a kid like me can correct that? And by that incident, I have stopped correcting anyone. I just mind my own business, and that has given me a lot of peace of mind. There is another thing that I hate the most is people and their parking habits. So there are lot of places in this town where you do not have a proper parking space, and you do have to park your car in on the road or on a side to the road. Pull out the full footage. People are parking their car on literally on the roads and blocking the entire lane. If I have to go to that shop, I have to park my car and I have to walk for 400, 500 meters, and then I have to do it because I have the decency to park my car properly. Here, park their car, and that's no longer their problem. If it's blocking the other car, no, they'll come after our. People here do not understand that their action can have consequences on other people, and by that logic, they just don't think that much. Every time I go to Surat, I don't worry about the work that I have to do in Surat, or probably I have to meet my friends or something. But I worry about the parking situation in Surat because if you park at a random place, you will get a fine, or probably they'll lock your car, and it's shit is crazy, man. And okay, the point which I was forgetting, the wide LED situation. So nowadays, people here started putting very bright LEDs on their headlights, and they just blast them. It is so bright, dude. It's like it can literally blind you. Here's the thing: instead of like trying to stop that problem, people will people are just increasing their wattage of their LED. So it's like, okay, you have 100 watts, I'll get 200 watts, and they are just blinding each other. And that's not the way to. And why do you have to always use deeper? Right? You don't have to, but they always do. And driving at night is like, oh, you are driving in like a video game where you can't really see the road, and you have to just guess and drive. And it just, why? Like, it's so irritating. Like, I think if you guys have driven at night and just driving, and suddenly car comes and like, boom. So you are like, oh shit, like, where am I going? And okay, so we talked about turn signals, we talked about parking, we talked about people driving on the wrong lane, we talked about bumpers, and there are many things that we can talk about. The thing that I think matters the most here is the sense of driving, right? I think I'll give you this example. Okay, so if I want to go to Surat, so there are two options which I can take. First is go to the road from Kadodra, and then the other road is to Palsana, right? And Palsana, I always take that road because it's so effective. I don't have to worry about traffic and everything. But sometimes it's not very convenient because the Surat is a big city, so you have to go to a place which is near to Kadodra, right? God forbid if you take that road, you have to waste an hour in traffic. There is a construction going on everywhere, and people come from anywhere. Anywhere means anywhere. I personally get so much exhausted just by driving to Surat, and then I have to also worry about traffic in Surat. But at least people in Surat do follow some traffic rules and Badoli, so it's kind of okay. And what our government is doing about it, I don't know. I think they think that it's a smaller problem that people are dying on the roads. I don't think it's just a problem of government. I think it's a mindset that is we need to tackle because imagine like why this situation exists in India. I get it that we have a population density and there are more cars on roads and there's just more traffic, but it's not about that. It's about having the decency or having that mindset to drive properly. And sadly, we don't have that. And I don't think India is a country where this could be a problem, right? We are so smart in maths and science and technology, and but when it comes to behavior, we just don't. There is no like a sense of community, or there is no sense of uh, coherence when it comes to driving. It's just like, and yeah, that's the thing which I worry about. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. I think I have some hopes that this will get better with time and people will follow rules and somehow it will work out. It should work out, but when time will tell. And this video is to point out the problems. So this is more like a rant. And see you in the next video.